Covering news where you live. This is 5 News.
Well, here at 5 News, we're tracking a winter weather system that is moving through our area now into next week, and we want to make sure that we keep you up to date with the latest. Let's check in with meteorologist Zach Scott to find out more. Hey, Zach.
Hey, Joe, it really shows you how important those temperatures are. We saw temperatures upper 20s, low 30s on Tuesday, band of snow coming through, but it was still just a little too warm. Roads were wet. There was a slick spot here or there, not too bad. Today, the band's coming in and temperatures are falling, and as we fall further into those 20s, we've been seeing those slick spots start to show up a little bit more. Snow collecting on the road, the water freezing and looking like a worse travel day, that's for sure. We've got, again, band of snow from 6 a.m. to 9 a.m. That's the main window. We could still see a few flurries after 9, but the main window for any meaningful snowfall is going to be from 6 to 9, but it doesn't stop there. Temperatures continue to bottom out. So by 10 o'clock, we're in the lower to mid 20s, northwest Arkansas, mid to upper 20s in the River Valley, and then we're going to try to rebound from there. Usually we bottom out around sunrise every morning. This cold air is continuing to come in through your mid-morning hours on Friday. We're going to try to break up the clouds, rebound mid to upper 20s, northwest Arkansas, upper 20s, low 30s in the River Valley. Overall, looking at a dusting for most areas. It's not so much the amount of snow we're getting, it's that we're getting the snow, we're getting the wet roads, and we're getting the temperatures falling at a rapid pace. Overall, though, for snow accumulations, we're looking at a dusting. Parts of I-40 eastward could see, or excuse me, I-49 eastward could see up to around a ½ inch of snowfall. Winds, big part of it. Wind advisories out for your Friday. Gusts around 45 miles per hour for all of 5 country. That's giving us wind chills mid-late morning into the single digits and teens, and Joe will likely stay there in the single digits and teens as we go through your Friday. More cold air coming in with more snow chances through the weekend and early next week.
All right, thanks for that, Zach. Well, because of all this winter weather, our power grid is working overtime to accommodate everyone's need for power. Oklahoma Gas and Electric, OG&E, is sharing ways you can conserve energy in your home. They say if your health permits to do so, consider turning down the thermostat so it's not having to work so hard. Also, a good idea to open any drapes or blinds during the day to allow that natural sunlight to warm up your home. They also say if you have a microwave and a stove, it's better to use the microwave more than that oven when possible. Plus, turn off lights and other appliances and small items like phone chargers or gaming systems whenever you're not using them. Now, of course, you don't want to overlook your home's water supply during the winter weather. That's why 5 News Chief Meteorologist Matt Standridge spent some time talking with an employee from It's Plumbing about precautions you can take to make sure your pipes don't freeze. Take a look.
All right, welcome. I've got Matt with me. We're gonna be looking through this house to get it ready for the Arctic cold. You're a plumbing expert. Let's see what you see as you walk through this house.
Sure, let's take a look at your water heater first.
That's great.
Now, in your situation, you don't have a lot of exposed lines in here, which is great. On most homes, you'll find that there should be a main shutoff relatively close in where your water heater is. If you could insulate around that, because that's your main line feeding in from the city, and you want to insulate that as well as possible to keep it from freezing and bursting. Take a look at your bathrooms.
Okay. There's a bathroom over on this side.
Okay.
Let's walk in here. Let's see how would you prepare this bathroom?
Any bathroom that is exposed, especially on an exterior wall, which is not this bathroom, you want to open these doors up and let a lot of heat in. It just allows those pipes to keep warm enough that they're not going to freeze up, because oftentimes anything that's hidden like this is just not getting proper temperature control.
How much water should be dripping out of this thing?
On this, I would say if a person could just get it flowing just a little bit, just to keep it nice and running, because rivers don't freeze typically, but non-moving water, still water will definitely freeze. Anytime you have a water heater, what you want to do is you want to go to the bathroom furthest away from that water heater or furthest away from your main water line. And what it's doing is it's allowing the water flow all the way through the house. If you go to one that's closest to that, you're not getting the full effect of that water movement.
Another bathroom in this house is on an exterior wall. So
let's
go
take a
and
look.
check that out.
Yeah.
So this is the master bedroom. This is an exterior wall. How would you help the homeowner in this situation? What would you do?
So anytime you got an exterior wall, this bathroom, or this vanity rather, is probably more prone to freezing because it's the closest to the cold temperatures. So I would definitely open this up. If you've got a small space heater or a little oil heater, something to keep it away from obviously burning the house down, but just get a little bit of warmth in this area, more so than anywhere else in the house would be best, just to keep the heat flowing throughout the house. And this isn't foolproof. It's not 100% guaranteed that this is not going to freeze, but this is just help. That's all it is. It's just potentially that it'll help.
I think the last faucet in this house is the kitchen. In this house, this is an interior wall. Any concerns? What would you do with this one?
I would still say open up your cabinet doors, because on this you do have a concrete slab down here. Concrete, everybody knows, is cold during the winter time. Even though you do have a foundation, everything here, it's unlikely it's going to freeze, but it's still important to just open it up and keep it from the potential.
We got the inside ready. Let's talk about what we need to do on the exterior.
Well, I brought this over for you, just kind of show you on this house. So this simply hooks on. I say simply, takes a little bit of finagling. Push up against it, tighten it down.
We really appreciate your time and your expertise.
Yeah.
Hopefully we stay as warm as possible with the cold coming in.
All right, well, thank you for joining us here for the latest news and weather where you live. I'm Joe Ellison. Keep it here at 5 News as we go through this winter weather system. Have a great weekend.